Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Retro Bliss. You're on Retro Bliss Gaming. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna play some Keystone Koppers. This is a game that actually has been out for a while. It was sold in the Atari Age store, actually written by Lewis Hill of MuddyVision. And during the last chance sale, Atari Age took it out of the store. And I was so happy that I had a copy of this because it's such a great game, and disappointed that you guys couldn't buy it again. Well, Eduardo Mello of Opcode Games has re-released it under the Opcode uh, name. Actually, it's packaged and everything, all by Eduardo Mello. I'm sorry, I can't talk today. Anyway, we're gonna have some fun with this. And speaking of Eduardo Mello, tonight on our podcast, Eduardo's going to be on the show, and he's going to be talking about what's new at Opcode Games. As you can see there, there's a super game module. That is an add-on peripheral that you put on your ColecoVision so you can play some of his homebrew games. Without the super game module, those games would not work. But he also releases games for the 7800, as you can see from today, and the Intellivision. And there's probably going to be more. We're going to be talking about all of that coming up. So I was a little late getting on, had some technical difficulties. I have been using a plugin for chat so that I could show chat in OBS while I'm streaming, and I can do that through StreamYard, but I've had the technical difficulties too late, so I couldn't get things set up for that to do it in StreamYard. But that's okay. We won't be showing the chat today, but we'll talk about it, and you guys go ahead and please do the chat. And also, there's a poll. I want to know if you have any of the games from Opcode Games, and whether you have them or not. That's basically all I need to know. You really should go to Opcode Games and check out his collection of games there. So without further delay, let me address the chat because it's going a little bit here. CK's in the house first. Um, Hollywood is asking for me to play some more Coleco games. Okay, I'll do that. Let's see. I did not play an off-grids pinball tournament because I don't have the tables. I have all the FX, not all of the FX, but I have most of the FX tables. Well, there was FX, I think it was FX3, then FX, and I was downloading tables for one. Then the new platform came out, and I downloaded tables for that. Now there's new Pinball X. I just, man, these games are so expensive. I just don't. I don't play the pinball enough to just throw money at it and get on the new platforms. I would like to have those because I love a digital pinball. And if you guys don't know, Mr. Postile and Off Grid Arcade, they have a show on Sunday nights called Hanging Out with Poe and Off Grid. And they are now having some competitions over there. Their shows are on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys need to go over there, check them out. DeAndre's in the house. What's up, DeAndre? Operation Shutdown is in the house. He loves my jersey. Yeah, this is my Atari Pong jersey. I've been kind of going crazy buying some things from Atari lately because they have them in my size. I'm a big guy, man, and it's just finding something in my size is a challenge. And the fact that they've had it, it's like, you know what, and it was reasonable. I think it was this is a polyester jersey, man, you know, and it's very good quality, and it was like 35 bucks, I think. Let's see. PJ, yeah, StreamYard can be fickle too. I don't know. Actually, the extension that I've used for live streaming for chat is an extension in Chrome, and basically, it's telling me it's unavailable. And so I was trying to spend the time to figure out if I was doing something wrong, but I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I think there must be a glitch or Chrome is no longer supporting the extension, something like that. So la 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 la, everybody saying hi. ColecoVision rules, PJ says. Mario, what's going on, Mario? I look good in mustard yellow. That's what Operation Shutdown. I love that guy. I went to the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo last year in the fall, and it was in Pittsburgh, obviously, and Operation Shutdown's from there. And the logo that you see there on the screen, he drew. That is not AI. He drew that for me. He did an original one that was really good, and it was very detailed, but I kind of ditched the beard and started going to a goatee, and I was trying to update him, and I was kind of doing something on my own, and I was sending it to him for his opinion, and like within an hour he sends me this. He says, well, Retro Bliss, I was gonna send this to you for your birthday, because the original one he had sent to me on my birthday one year, and he says, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you now, and it is sweet. It is amazing. I it looks a lot like me. It looks, for a caricature, it looks a lot like me, and that's what you want, something that you know is a caricature, but there are aspects of the drawing that look like you. And Operation Shutdown nailed it. And so anyway, I went to Pittsburgh, and I told him I was coming. I wanted a meeting for dinner. So the wife and I, we went and had dinner at a nice restaurant. I think it was Italian, if I remember right, there in Pittsburgh, and we had a good time, just kind of talking and fellowshipping and that kind of thing. Such a talented guy, and not just drawing. He's a musician too. He's a musician too. He's in a band there in Pittsburgh. Um, I always forget the name of it. I want to say, I'm not going to butcher it. What's the name of the band there? Operation, let me know. Um, CK is saying that his favorite pinball machine is Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirty Cowboy. I've never heard of that pinball table. That's interesting. PJ says, am I wearing Steelers colors? Actually, no. This is brown. It looks black on the screen, but it is not. This is the old 70s yellow and brown motif. Yeah, that's right. East Coast Turnaround. That's the name of the band, East Coast Turnaround. You guys need to check that out. If you have Apple Music, you can actually download, I think, at least one, if not more, of their albums. I have to check, because I have listened to them, and I have Apple Music, but I haven't checked out to see if they have any new content there. But if you like, I think it's called, it's kind of a trucker country kind of thing, but they're really good. They're really good. Yeah, these are the Padre colors. That's right. That's the closest thing I can say. And actually, the Padres, they don't wear these colors so much like they used to back in the day. I actually like that combination of colors, so it's really good. All right, let's get to the game stream. Have some fun. Um, Again, I apologize for not being able to show the chat. I really like that aspect of it. I'm not really good about monitoring the chat very well, but I wanted to um, do that because I think it helps give some camaraderie and fellowship there while I'm doing a live stream, but I can't do it today, guys. So I'm very sorry about that. So let's get back to it. Let me unpause it. This is Keystone Koppers is a port of Keystone Kapers that Gary Kitchen had written in when he was at Activision back in the day. And like I said, Lewis Hill ported it over. And this is a much more detailed version and actually has a few more options in it. And so I don't know how long we're going to play, but we're going to have some fun. It's taken me 10 minutes to get to this point. But all right, let's go. Opcode. Yep. So I'm going to leave the music on, but if the music is too loud, please let me know. I can adjust that. Okay, as you can see, the elevator tells you whether it's going up or down. It's got an indicator right there at the top. So depending on where it's at. I was looking, I thought I had played this recently, but I had played the port by Brian Puden of Brian's Man Cave for the Intellivision. And when I went to look to see the time, it was like March of last year. So get out of here, loser! What a fun concept. I mean, Gary Kitchen conceived this. All right, it's going to be here in a minute. There we go. Save me some time. Losers! I'll address the chat here in a bit. It's kind of hard to play and address the chat at the same time. I barely got on there. Come the grocery carts. I should have waited a second to get the loot there. Now the biplanes, if you touch a biplane, you die. Everything else, pretty much, you just lose time. And the only way to get by the biplanes is to duck. I'm gonna pause for just a second. Okay, I got a new life. I wanted to see. You guys aren't saying the volume's bad, so I'm just gonna assume everything's good. Let's see. JHRL73 is saying that he ordered this game from Opcode, but still is waiting on it. I actually have just recently gotten a number of games that had been ordered for a while, but I still don't have them all. But what I like about Eduardo is that if you've ordered something, if he has it ready and you've ordered other things and they're not ready, if there are, like, let's say you order 4 games, if like 2 of the games are ready or whatever, and the other ones aren't going to be ready for a while, he'll ship you the other 2. And then, you know, you don't have to worry. You think, oh my gosh, he forgot 2. No, he didn't forget. It's just that they're on back order. And when they are made, he ships them to you. So, also, I want to tell you guys something. I have been very busy recently with my mom. My mom has not been doing too great. She she had a reaction to some medication that was making her hands swell and causing her great pain in her joints and making it hard for her to walk. And so I've had to take her to multiple appointments. And I went to Georgia a weekend or so ago, and not this past weekend, but the weekend before last. And my brother called and said he was taking her to the hospital, and then she said, "No, I'm just going to go to the doctor." So she went back to no, she went to the hospital. That's right, and the hospital said that it was still a reaction to the medication that she was having, and so she hasn't been on that medication for a while, and she's making some progress, but not. She's still not there, and she's worrying me because she's the kind of person that will not complain. She won't complain. And I've had to and at some point, and I've told my mom this is no secret. At some point in your life, when as you get older, and if you have aging parents and you care for your parents and you're around them, roles reverse. You become the parent. And so I've had to kind of show my mom a little tough love and tell her, "Mom, you need to tell us when something's going on. Um, we need you. We want you around. We want you to be healthy. We want you to have a good quality of life. And you're not going to have that if you're not honest with us and tell us what's going on with you." And so she has been as compliant as I would expect her to be. She's still not 100% compliant, but she's doing a lot better. But the reason I say that is I haven't been able to really stream as much as I would like, and I don't know when that's going to change. I really don't know because I have actually had some issues where I haven't felt good recently. I wasn't feeling it last weekend. Plus, I had just got back from Georgia, and I told Mike, just go ahead. And it was a good thing because last Tuesday, I was not feeling too good at all. So Mike from Mike's Gaming Gala, he does MGG Presents on Tuesdays whenever we don't do Retro Bliss Rewind. So, also, I'm working on something, and I've had some requests from you guys, and I want to let me know in the comments what you guys think. But I don't have a great large collection, but I talk about the Bliss Cave all the time, and all you guys are like, "Hey, I want you to do another video game tour," and I'm kind of embarrassed because I have people like Mike for Mike's Game Gala. He's got 6,000 physical games, 6,000. And I'm not even really a third of that yet. And so my collection down there is not that big, but I'm proud of it, and it looks good on the shelf. And so I want to know, do you guys want me to do a game room tour again? I want to work on one. I haven't started it yet, but I want to work on one. So let me know in the comments, okay? Let's go ahead and keep playing some Keystone Kapers. Oh, you dog. I knew better to not try to jump over that. I need the elevator now because I lost some time when I ran into that ball there. I earned a promotion. Operation, thank you. My mom is the kind of person that I'm going to pause this because that music's getting on my nerves. My mom is the kind of person that, I kind of alluded to this, but you could stab her in the back, ask her how she's doing, and, "Oh, I'm doing just fine." She won't complain. Now, my dad, he passed away. It's been 2 years now. But when he was alive, You know, if he got a hangnail, oh, I don't feel good. It hurts. Total opposites. Total opposites. My mom, she just will not. So, but she is doing some better. She is doing some better. And I was taking care of her dog, but her dog is considered a service animal, and rightly so, because that dog is a companion for her. It gives her companionship, especially since my dad passed away. And I regularly, almost daily, FaceTime my mom, ask her how she's doing. Whenever I cook, if I have leftovers, I'll drive them down to her house and give her something to eat, you know, just so she doesn't have to cook and whatnot. So, and where she lives in a like a senior, it's not assisted living, but it's like a senior apartments kind of thing. And they have activities, and everybody knows everybody, and she's got a circle of friends there. So she's got companionship through that, but that dog gives her daily companionship and somebody that she can love. And so that's right there with her. And she just absolutely loves that dog. And she has told me more than once that that dog is the reason why she gets up in the morning. So Operation Shutdown is saying that a current video game room tour would be good. People want to see the updated Bliss Cave. Yeah, I think it's in order. If for those of you who may have seen my previous game room tour, you may not notice a lot of changes, but there are some changes. I've added some shelving, added a number of games to it, um, and yeah, I have some arcade one-ups there. I've arranged things so that I used to have my comic book collection on my pool table. I was able to get those off of there, so now people can play pool down there if they want to. So it's kind. I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. I can't express how blessed I feel to have that. But I wouldn't have any of it if it wasn't for you guys, because I started this channel um, just to have something to do. And we're talking about CK and Operation Shutdown. They've been with the channel almost from the beginning. And I have developed some great friendships with many of you. You guys are amazing. And it has given me, it's helped me spark my love of retro gaming and homebrews especially. I love homebrews. I'm at the point now, I can't keep spending money, but I do still spend money. So I have to kind of prioritize, if I'm spending money, what I spend that money on. And so when I do buy stuff, 9 out of 10 times it's going to be homebrew related, or Atari related. You guys know Atari is my first love, but so all right, let's go. I got a promotion. Let's see how I go. I'm awarded 150 points per remaining unit. All right. So you have to duck after a while, just like that. But see, you die if you hit those planes. No! I thought I hit jump. Slack jaw booger eating. I also have to thank my wife. First of all, the channel was her idea. I knew I was going to be retiring. I was a mechanic at the Postal Service. And I knew I was going to be retiring. And it was, you know, she's like, what are you going to do when you retire? And I'm like, I don't know. She said, start a video game channel. You like that? And I'm like, Yeah, I do, but I really don't have a whole lot. I had some Atari games for my Retron 77. Ah, you dog. No, get back on there, Lewis. The cart was going the opposite way. Did you see that? Whoa! Hey! Whoa! No! How many men do I have? Because I thought I had like 4 spares already. No! Getting in a hurry. Just see the plane going the opposite way. I've been lucky with this elevator here recently. No! Dang! No! Ah! The original Keystone Kapers didn't have the elevator indicator. No, I thought I hit jump. Doggone it. No. I ran out. When I hit the balls there, I lost time. No! Ah! Thought I was doing good. I haven't played this in a while. No! Oh! Hey! No! Ah! Man, it's killer. You just don't know. Woo. Ah! No, I had to start over. Slack jaw. Ah! Is it coming down? Come on, Liz. I hit the close button and it didn't do nothing. No! Dog! I ran out of time again. Come back here, Harry Hooligan. Woo! It's Come on up. Woo! Oh, come on, people, let's go! No! Ah! Woo! Come on, let's go! No! You lose a life if a plane hits you. Dang it. The indicator does help, but no! I may want to wait on it. Come on! Idiot! Game over. Alright, I'm gonna pause it for a second. Let's address the chat here. Let's see. Yeah, Operation Shutdown. The channel was my wife's idea. I before COVID, I'll just give you a rundown. When I was a kid, I had a 2600. I got bored with that, and we actually gave all of that stuff away to a poor kid in our church. And but I bought an Atari 800 XL, and I learned how to program in BASIC there. I didn't do any game programming, but I did. I just, you know, taught myself BASIC. With that, I had a few games, but not really a lot. Then I had an Atari 520 ST, and I was doing the same thing there. I was programming and not really doing a lot of gaming. But then PCs came out. And when I got my PC, I got back into gaming, but it was through PC gaming. So for years, prior to COVID, like right before COVID, for the most part, it was mostly PC gaming, except for I bought my kids a Super Nintendo and a PlayStation while they were kids. And so I played some games with them on that, right? You know, you do that with your kids. And so I was doing that. And I some nostalgia actually for the Super Nintendo and the PlayStation. But my main nostalgia has always been Atari. Well, then COVID hit. Long story short, COVID hit. Years go by. I'm PC gaming. But right prior to that, my son, he had a PS3, and he asked me if I wanted to buy it. And I was thinking about getting an extra Blu-ray player for one of the rooms in the house. I was like, yeah, okay. So I bought it. He included, I think I had like 13, 14 games, something like that. COVID hits, and nobody's going anywhere. Nobody can go anywhere. And so I started watching YouTube videos, and I saw John from Gen X Grown Up and our friend MC Murr, who's been on the channel, on the both of which who've been on my podcast, which has been an honor because they're the reasons I got back into retro gaming. One of the because I was watching them, and they were modding flashback units with old Atari games, and it kind of, I'm like, man, I think I'd like to play some of them games again. So I ended up getting a Retron 77, and I bought some carts to put in the Retron 77 here and there, and before you know it, I kind of had a little collection going, but I just had the carts, right? And so, uh, but then the wife, she was like, when I went to retire, she's like, you know, you need to start a gaming channel, because she knew I was kind of getting back into it. So I had just bought a aftermarket controller for my PS3, and so I did a little video on that, and it got like a couple thousand views right from the jump. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Maybe this is something I should look into. And so I basically started with the Atari related content. And even to this day, that's my main focus is Atari, but I love the Intellivision. I love the ColecoVision. Vectrex, I love the Vectrex now, especially I have one. It's, man, it's an amazing console. But man, the wife, she encouraged that. And not only did she encourage that, she was going to places like Goodwill and thrift stores and flea markets. And we would go to yard sales together. And I would find like, I can remember a couple times this one lady, she had a big box. She had a Nintendo Wii in there, probably 50 games, maybe more. Um, you know, steering controllers, just different things that are included. And I was like, the whole box is there. I said, would you take $50 for the whole box? And she's like, yeah. Okay. So I go home, and then I start this weed collection, right? And then I saw a marketplace, a ColecoVision, got it, but didn't work right. But I had Brian from BD Retro Mods. He recapped it, and he put an AV mod on it and got it back to me. And I'm like, oh man. So I started getting some ColecoVision games, and then same thing happened with the 7800. I got a 7800, and Brian modded that for me. I bought a 2600 AV modded already off of eBay, and I just started, hearing the wife gives me an allowance every month. It's probably more than I deserve, but it's enough that I can, do a few things with. And so over time, that's why I've amassed what little bit I have amassed. It's not, like I say, it's not to the extent of Mike's Gaming Gala. He's been collecting for years, and he's not, I gave a lot of my stuff way back in the day when I did have it, because I just got bored with it, right? So he's OCD anyway. Mike's OCD. Yeah, I said it, Mike. You're OCD, Luz. Anyway, uh, and Mike's my buddy. Casey's on. Hey, Casey, what's going on, man? Um, we did a poll, and let me see how many. Let me look at the poll itself. We've had 12 votes, and only a third of you have at least one opcode game. If you have a Intellivision, now Casey the Intellivision gamer, if you've not subscribed to his channel, you guys need to go over there. He streamed some of the games from Opcode, which I have. There's only 3 for the Intellivision, and he streamed them on his channel last night, which I was glad because mine are actually still in the shrink wrap. I'd like to get the ROMs, and we're going to be talking to Eduardo tonight if he's going to be making those ROMs available as well as in physical format. With the Sprint out and everything, it really makes sense to give people options because not everybody's going to have the original hardware now. So, but you guys need to check that out. If you missed Casey's show last night, go over to the Intellivision Gamer after the live stream and look up his latest video. While you're over there, give him a sub. He's getting close to 2,000 subs, man. He's hitting it, man. He's going to surpass me here soon. So, and I'm happy for him. I haven't had time to really devote to the channel as much as I would like. Things might be a little different had I been able to do that, but I'm still going, but it's just not. It's not exactly where I want it to be. Which DJ Snoops, if you guys know who that is, he's got a big channel. He's got nearly 200,000 subscribers, something like that. He showcased Retro Bliss Gaming as a channel, and I was very honored that happened. It was really cool. So, CK says he owns a physical slot machine. Wow, man, I have been to Vegas a number of times. Not a gambler. I turned it off. I didn't want to do that. Let's try this music. I'm from Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a very conservative city. At least compared to places like Vegas. So the first time I went out there, I get on the airplane. I'm with the wife, and as soon as we get off the plane in the terminal, we hear all these bells and ringing and everything going on and lights flashing, and I'm looking around, and right there in the terminal of the airport, they had slot machines. And then we go, was it 7-Eleven or somewhere? We get us a cab or something, rental car, I can't remember. Going to 7-Eleven, there's slot machines in the 7-Eleven. They're everywhere. It's like, man, people really have that much of a gambling problem? But back then, the first time I went, it'd been years ago, they had penny slots. I have to wait. Oh, you dog, I didn't wait. Like an idiot. But if you guys went to a casino, it would be, I just wanted the fun of putting money in and pulling the lever down. I wasn't interested in making any money. And you can't on a penny slot anyway. Even if you hit big, you're not making a lot of money. But they would put those penny slots like in the back of the casinos. But we were going from casino to casino, just like, and that's another thing too. A lot of these casinos have like great buffets. A lot of good food out there. And we went to the Flamingo, and right there in the entrance was a nickel digital slot machine. And I get on that bad boy, and I put some nickels in there, and I couldn't lose. And it dawned on me, they did that because it was kind of genius, because I think these slot machines are set up to have a winning slot machine real close to the entrance. so that when people did come in, they would be more inclined to spend bigger money on other machines inside the place, because this was at the very entrance of the thing. But of course, I'm not a gambler, so I didn't bet any big money or anything like that. Just, I called it an entertainment. Like I would go get like a roll of nickels or a roll of pennies or something, and I'd say, as soon as I'm out of that, I'm done. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta do something real quick. Oh, come on. I lost my chat. Okay. All right, let's roll. No! My finger got stuck on the controller. I'm gonna blame the controller like Casey did last night. No! Ah! You should get points for jumping over stuff too. Hey, Liz. One up. Whoa! Hey! Ho! All right, it's coming down. I'll wait. I jumped instead of ducking. You die instantly. Coming down. Come on, Liz. CK, I want a 3D printer so bad. No! Blackjaw, booger eating, farting, tooting, crack smoking, hormonging, belly aching, knuckle dragging, scruffy looking, nerf hurting, Mike's game. Oh, I'm dead. Mike's gaming gala watching. Ugh. My only chance is to stay on the elevator, but it's going down before it goes up. My only chance is to wait. I ran out of time. Ah. It's all the way to the top. Unlike that elevator goes all the way to the top, unlike Mike's. Oh! No! Oh, you slackjaw. I did it again. How did I miss that? Uh-oh. Oh, I barely got him. Woo! CK says someone's going to give him a 3D printer. I'd like to get one, but they're not cheap. And I can't really justify spending the money. The few things I would like it for. No! I thought they were coming faster. No, I should have just went. No, I jumped. Why? Move! Hey! Trying to decapitate me. It's going up. It's almost worth waiting while this other junk you got to do. Woo! Hey! Whoa! Ah! Carrie. No! I ran out of time. Oh. Going down, so I'm taking it. I think if I stay on it, I might be able to catch him. No! No! How'd I get out of that one? Wasted time. If I'm gonna get hit, I might as well get hit early. Oh! Hey! Oh, died. Well, come on, let's go. Some elevators slower than the Eiffel Tower. I mean the well, they do have an elevator, but I meant the Empire State Building. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No. Uh-oh. That's another thing, too. My computer's whacking out on me. Oh, no, I missed it. Ah! I'm running out of time. Seriously? I'm dead. No! Why'd I jump? I jumped again. Dang it. Woo! Hey! Oh! Ah! No, I gotta hustle. My strategy didn't work. My strategy didn't work. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, guys, we've had 13 votes. If you haven't voted yet, hurry up and get your vote in. We're getting ready to sign off here. Do you have any of games from Opcode Games? This is available at Opcode Games. I think it might be on back order, but they sell it. Okay. I don't know. I haven't been to the site in the last day or so, so I'm not sure. I know that somebody said it was on back order. Hey, Tez made this. My buddy Tez, we've been friends for a long time. He's a content creator. You guys check out his channel too. But anyway, Eduardo Mello is going to be on the show tonight. Yeah, we could talk to him about this game and his other games. I have I don't know how many of his games now between the Intellivision 7800 and the ColecoVision. I probably got a good majority of them. I don't have them all, but I have a good majority of them. But anyway, tonight at 8 p.m. here on Retro Bliss Gaming. It's called Retro Bliss Rewind Podcast, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate all of you guys. This is, like I said, been a process. So I'm at the point now that I don't know when I can and when I can't stream. But we're going to do it as much as we can, as often as we can. And I think I am going to work on a game room tour. Just let you guys know, it's not all that. I'm proud of it. But it's not, I mean, Mike from Mike's Gaming Gal, I told you how many games he has. Y'all know how many cases he's got. And Mike has seen Michael Thomas's collection. And Michael Thomason was in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the largest. He has downsized somewhat, but he's got quite a collection there. So thanks, Tez. That's right. Leave a like, subscribe, share. And I want to thank the channel members also. I'm trying to get some channel member first and channel member only content out there for you guys. We want to make sure that you guys find it worthwhile to be a channel member here on the show, and I appreciate you guys being part. So with that, you guys have an awesome day. We'll see you tonight, 8 p.m.
Let's rock! Racing through the Atari night, Space Invaders dive so fast. Asteroids are spinning wild, defenders cranking to the max. Pixels flashing super bright, joystick burning in my hand. Retro Bliss is calling out, we're taking a stand. Retro Bliss Gaming, turn it up and feel the thrill. Old school magic surging, giving us the chills. When that tricky level gets me spinning round, I shout it out loud. You dirty dog. You dirty dog. We're rocking strong tonight. Whoa. Burger time, I'm stacking high. Pepper flying everywhere. Astro smashes crashing down.